You feel it first as a chill, a subtle drop in the room's temperature when you walk in, a silence that hangs, heavy and sharp, for just a moment too long. It's not overt, nothing you can point a finger at. If you did, you would be the one who sounds insane. This is a carefully crafted silence, an architecture of exclusion, and you are its sole occupant. Her friends, they smile at you. It's a thin, brittle thing like sugar glass. It doesn't reach their eyes. Their gazes linger. They are not looking at you. They are looking through you, cataloging, assessing, collecting data. Every word you say, every joke that doesn't land, every moment of quiet introspection, it is a brick. And they are building something with these bricks. You don't understand it yet. You just feel the weight of their judgment. You try harder. You try to be funnier, more engaging, more acceptable. But every effort is futile. Every move you make is simply more data for their project. Your attempts to connect are labeled desperate. Your silence is arrogant. You are in a courtroom you never agreed to enter, and you are being tried for crimes you don't even know you've committed. This is not random. It is not simple dislike. This is psychology, weaponized. What they are building is a psychological profile, a caricature, a simplified, monstrous version of you designed for one purpose: to be easily destroyed. This profile serves two functions. First, it solidifies their in-group. By creating an other, a villain, they strengthen their own bonds. They are the heroes, the protectors of their friend. You are not a person to them. You are a plot device in the story of their friendship. Second, and more importantly, this profile is presented to her. It is a constant, subtle whisper in her ear. A drip feed of poison. Did you notice how he was so quiet tonight? It's like he thinks he's better than us. This is how it starts. A single observation, twisted with a malicious interpretation. Your passion for your work becomes obsession. Your need for personal space becomes avoidance. Your quiet confidence is reframed as narcissism. They are using a psychological principle called confirmation bias. Once the narrative is established, he is a bad guy, they actively seek and interpret information that confirms it. Your positive actions are dismissed as anomalies. Your mistakes are magnified into character-defining flaws. This isn't a fair fight. You are fighting against a ghost. A phantom version of yourself that lives in their minds and whispers to the woman you love. Let's call him Alex. Alex was a painter. Quiet, intense, deeply in love with a woman named Ilara. Ilara's friends were a tight-knit group, welcoming at first. But they couldn't understand Alex's world. His long hours in the studio were not dedication, they were a rejection of them. The narrative began. He's moody. He's antisocial. He's trying to isolate Ilara from us. One day, Alex sold a major painting. It was the culmination of a year's work. He was ecstatic, but exhausted. He wanted a quiet celebration with Ilara. Her friends had planned a large, loud party. When Ilara told them Alex preferred a quiet night, the profile was updated. He's controlling. He doesn't let you have fun. He's deliberately ruining your celebration to make it about him. The lie was so much more dramatic than the truth. Ilara started to pull away. She would quote her friend's observations. "You were very quiet today. My friends think you're upset." She wasn't seeing him anymore. She was seeing the profile. The end was a quiet unraveling. Not a bang, but a slow, cold death of intimacy. The profile had won. It was more real to her than the man standing in front of her. This story is not just about Alex. It is about you. You are feeling the ground crumble beneath your feet. You are watching the person you trust start to look at you with borrowed eyes. So what do? You cannot fight them on their terms. Arguing, defending yourself, trying to prove their profile wrong, it is all useless. To engage is to validate their frame. You are accepting that the profile is a legitimate topic of debate. It is not. Here is the brutal truth. The transformation you seek is not in changing their minds. It is in detaching your sense of self from their perception. Their profile of you is a fiction. A story they tell themselves. It has no power over you unless you believe it, unless you let their monster become your reflection. You must become an observer of their game, not a participant. See their tactics for what they are, a desperate attempt at group cohesion built on the flimsy foundation of a shared enemy. Their whispers are not about you. They are about them, their fears, their insecurities, their need for a simple story with a clear villain. And what of her, the person caught in the middle? This is the hardest part. You may have to accept that she chose the story over the person. She may have needed a simpler hero and an easier villain than reality could provide. This is a tragedy, but it is not your failure. Your freedom lies in recognizing the prison they built was never for you. It was for them, a comfortable cage of shared delusion. Walk away, not in anger, but in understanding. Your psychological reality is yours alone to define. Do not hand the pen to those who would only write you as a monster.